in universities, my universities and every other university, it's now being run by the czars, right? So professorships are granted not based on the merit of your CV, but it is based on whether you have the right identity markers. One of which, since we're talking about gender gap and so on, one of which is, some professorships you are officially not allowed to apply unless you are a woman or you self-identify as a woman. That's not satire. This is literally true. Don't apply, right? Well, first of all, you wonder, how is that not illegal? But now here's the little rub. 100 years ago, we had institutional, sexism, whereby women were denied equal access to education, in which case that was wrong, and we've corrected it. Now, today, here is the data that I'd like to report to your viewers in the US. If you take 5 races, so Black, white, Hispanic, Native American, I can't remember the 5th one. So across 5 races and 4 levels of education. So in the US, you have what's called an associate's degree, which is half a bachelor's. Then you have a bachelor's degree. Then you have master's. Then you have doctoral. So you have 5 races by 4 educational levels. So there are 20 cells. Guess how many of the cells do women outnumber men? You follow the question? So there are 20 cells. You get? Mm-hmm. How many of those cells? Okay, let's do it the other way, actually. How many of the cells do men outnumber women?
I had my answer ready. Now you've flipped it on its head. I would say that women will outnumber men. I think women outnumber men in the 20 cells.
You're exactly correct. I guess maybe I set it up in such a way that you were going to go this way. Now, if it were that we need programs to protect women in university, it should be what it was 100 years ago, which is if we took this exact same data matrix, 20 out of the 20 cells, it would be men outnumbering women, and we need to redress that. Well, today, not 100 years ago, across every race and every educational level, women outnumber men. So what is the logical conclusion of what we should do? We need more programs to protect women because, misogyny. Okay, so this is what an idea pathogen does to your brains. It says, I don't give a shit about this racist thing called data and facts and science and numbers. I care about a victimhood narrative. And there is no amount of evidence that you could give me that you can deny the fact that women are afraid to walk on campus because of daily gang rapes, right? So now that doesn't mean that I don't support. By the way, I was asked to appear at a business school luncheon or whatever to give a talk on how I am a better ally to women. Guess how that conversation went? I said, no, I'm not an ally to women. I'm an ally to all individuals. I have been an ally to women. I have been an ally to men. I have been to ally to people who are purple, who are white, who are fat, who are short. I judge people based on the merits of who they are. So then I said, but I'm willing to come and talk about evolutionary-based sex differences. Oh, let us get back to you, Professor.
that they never got back to you. I know for a fact.
Well, they got back and said, sorry, we're going another direction.
Not happening.
Right? So why should I support that victimhood narrative? I mean, my dean, who's a fantastic person, is a woman. The associate dean of research is a woman. The head of my department is a woman. Some of the recent research professorships are all women. So guess what? Let's find a way to be better allies to women. That makes no sense, right? So how about we stop with the victimhood narrative, drop all this die religion bullshit, and go back to an ethos of individual dignity?